Welcome to Do Beards Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Nick. Not going to give him a chance. His name is Levi, and we're drinking beer today. Holy shit.
For the first time in a while.
Holy shit. Feels good, huh?
Yeah.
Did you stay up till midnight last night?
No.
Of course not. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's.
I was going to, and then it's been a week, so.
It's a young man's game.
By the way, happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited for you. How many beers have you drank so far this morning?
0.
Wow. All right, then.
I woke up a little hungover.
You drank last night?
Yeah.
Levi.
Little hungover.
Yeah? How much to drink?
Not much.
Not enough, and the number will not be disclosed.
Well, I mean...
It smells good.
I had a couple beers, a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah.
But when you don't drink for a month, it hits you unusually hard.
No, I do believe that.
So it was just like very sober, and then I was very not sober, and then I was very hungover.
On top
not
of...
very hungover, but...
Yeah, but still. And on top of you, not, ever eating carbs.
Yeah.
And probably just don't eat a whole lot in general.
Correct.
So, that's just,
Yeah, I didn't have any carbs yesterday.
Recipe
and then
for
drink.
what happened.
Yeah.
Solid.
Feeling good.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm excited to have you back. It's been a time.
Good to be back.
It's
good to be back.
Glad to have you. It smells really good. I'm kind of excited for this.
So this is from Matchless, who you've had only a couple of their beers, but not a fan of.
No, it's either been very medium to not great, or just not great.
Yeah.
So
But this one's actually a pretty decent beer.
I actually really like this. Just taking first sip there. Well, regardless, I like this, but I also think, I don't know if it's just in my head, or if I thoroughly enjoy the taste of most things that have rye in them.
Yeah. I don't know.
But typically, anytime anyone's got a rye IPA, I'm like, it's probably going to be pretty good.
It's also a 1.5 times IPA, which we were talking about. I don't know what that means.
Don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, I have a pretty good idea, but
can guess.
Don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, but
They don't bother explaining it on the can.
No, they just say 1.5 times.
Everything else they have on the can, they got everything written there. Yeah, I was also telling you, for the viewer's sake, that I thoroughly enjoy when people list everything that is actually in the beer, all the hops and malts they use. I think people are quick to be like, oh, these are the hops we use, but malts, and especially yeast, never gets that much attention.
Yeah. Yeah, not really.
No. But it's kind of interesting, since we have recently initiated our first beer together. So it's kind of cool to see that there and try to pick maybe some flavors out.
We can actually drink that on the 6th, right? We're getting close.
Oh, well, we can try it.
We can try it. I'm not saying. Yeah.
But it won't be carbonated or cold.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, we can.
I just mean
yeah,
it's beer.
Yeah, it will be beer at that point. We'll have the alcohols and
not very good.
Not great, probably. That's the thing too. Well, and that's when we first made it, where that's even worse because there's no alcohol in it.
Yeah.
So you're kind of going into it all right, I like those flavors. It tastes like shit, but I'm trying to picture what it would be cold and carbonated. So it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. So we'll see if that it keeps it up.
So much, yeah. It's insane how much changes during fermentation. Which I totally actually forgot about that till right now. How's it just been looking normal? Has it been bubbling still?
I haven't even looked at it.
No.
So
well, we'll find out.
Covered up and just how it's staying.
That was smart with the tinfoil. I wouldn't even thought of that.
Yeah.
When the box that I had my beer in back home, I'd have these reflective panels in there too. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I cut my thumb yesterday. So now I just just super glued it.
I was just about to ask if it looks like it.
Yeah. I cut it on Thursday night. Yeah.
I think you did a good number on it there.
When you cut into dry aged steak,
get like the Ghibli feeling in my nuts every time I think about like cutting, like slicing myself.
But when you cut into dry aged steak, you like putting a lot of pressure. It's just the back of the knife. Gets me every time.
Yep. Well, that's good. At least it wasn't.
No. Yeah, it wasn't the blade. But
yeah.
That's the fact that I like every time I do that, cut up in the back of my thumb. You'd think I'd learn.
No, I'm
not
with you.
To.
Yeah. No, I'm totally with you. I mean, I'm sure, dry aged steak, like the amount of pressure you have to put on that, but even just like cutting normal shit, like when I worked at a deli, like cutting chicken, like I'm just cutting like pounds and pounds and pounds of chicken, so you just get in like a motion, and so every now and then your thumb just kind of slides down the back of the knife, and it's like, oh fuck, I don't feel great. So does not trump the time when I was washing a knife. It was like a fillet knife. It was really tiny and really sharp.
Yep.
And as I'm using the sponge to clean it, it sawed through the sponge and into my thumb, and that's that scar. So.
Yeah, I always have this like irrational. It's not really a fear, but like
I don't think it's irrational
something
either.
that I think about. Just like I hate putting knives in the sink.
Yeah.
Because I feel like one day I'm gonna like reach down and like grab a blade or like not see it, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally with you.
Some people just like throw their knives in the sink, blade up, doesn't matter. And I'm always like, okay, I'm putting this in the sink. I'm blade down intentionally.
Good, fucking do whatever you want, Levi. Gosh, like, okay, well, don't cry me when you get murdered.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally with you. And I also, I wouldn't call that irrational either. I don't know. I think it's a genuine concern. That's what I would call that.
Well, I'm just thinking like, how often am I actually just like rummaging around in my sink? Like,
fair.
That's the irrational part.
Well, I guess, too, yeah, like your sink isn't ever typically like filled up, you know? So, like back home, I would like, if I'm doing dishes, we'd usually wait way too long, and so the sink would be full, and then you fill it up to like let some dishes soak for a little bit. And so you are kind of rummaging around, just grabbing something, and you're like, hope there's no sharp knives in here. So. We talked a little bit about this beer, but not a whole lot. It is 8%, and Mosaic, Chinook, Idaho 7, and Lemon Drop?
I was going to bring it up, but I was like, I don't know.
I never heard of that.
Yep.
Personally.
It does got a little bit of a lemony taste.
Mm-hmm. But it's nice because it's not like sweet or tart so much. I feel like it's got a nice dry feel to it, and maybe that's from the rye, but...
Lemon Drop is a newly released aroma hop from Hopsteiner, formerly Experimental 01210, derived from Cascade. There you go.
Interesting.
Hop alludes to the aroma descriptors of lemon, mint, green tea, and a slight melon.
Okay.
So there you go.
That's that.
Now you know about Lemon Drop hops.
So you said Cascade?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty neat.
The Lemon Drop hops, I don't know if that's fun to say or just too difficult to say.
I'm right on that boat with you, and I don't really want to decide.
Yeah, it's just like, it's kind of cool, but like also a little difficult.
Yes, I feel like I need to slow it down a bit.
Yeah.
Camera can't see, and I kind of told you, but thoroughly enjoy the way that these sound panels are looking.
Yeah, no one else
ever. I mean, I guess maybe one day, but it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, but I put sound panels behind camera, and they're orange. I like orange.
I honestly thought it was going to look funny, but it looks great.
Yeah.
The orange, specifically. So
you're not a believer in my orange, man.
You know, I'm not, but I will say you prove me wrong every time. You know? So
it's a good color.
Absolutely.
Underappreciated color.
Agreed. I think it's so vibrant and harsh that people stray away from it. But you're like, fuck it, put it on my car.
Yeah.
Which also looks good. Clean or dirty?
I mean, have you seen it clean?
Maybe. Maybe not.
It's always just kind of in a state of Subaru.
There's an advertisement for you, not paid. I feel like you probably like sent me a picture when you first got it.
I don't know, maybe.
Or at least close to. But no, yeah.
I just feel like every now and then, because there's a lot of those cars, and there's quite a few orange ones.
Yeah, honest, and I never noticed until yours.
And every time I see a clean one, it's weird to me. Like, why? Why is it clean? Just not drive your car, take it places, I don't know.
To be fair, it's been raining a fuck ton. Maybe that's... I mean, I know that dirties it too, but
yeah,
that also cleans it a bit.
A little bit, but still. I don't know, man.
I don't know. It is odd.
Just don't think Subaru should be clean.
I agree with that. I'm enjoying my car. I feel like it's a combination of slightly off-road, but also race car. Definitely fits me. Appreciate it.
We were looking up some car recently, speeds of cars. And I think 0 to 60, it takes like the Subaru 10 seconds.
Yours?
Yeah. Because of the like CVT transmission.
Oh, it's got that?
Yeah.
Or no, I'm thinking of something else. Or no, that's the continuous shit where it quote unquote doesn't shift?
Yeah.
I don't seem to notice it in your car.
It speeds up quickly at first, and then it just is a very slow build to 60.
Interesting. Don't experience that.
Yeah.
I think when we were looking that up, I looked mine up, and mine's about 3 seconds faster than that.
Yeah.
It just goes.
It was just interesting. I was like, man, 10 seconds is a long time.
Yeah, and I'm sure like just like cruising the streets of Tacoma where you're going like 40, you're like, don't really notice it.
No, not at all.
Because yours does have seems to have like a bit of a kick up front.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's not like noticeable. Like I'm never like, oh man, my car is so slow. It's just like, I was just reading that and I was like, man, 10 seconds.
Kind of surprised, yeah.
It's a long time.
It's a long. We're not talking 100 here, we're talking 60.
Yeah.
That is a long time. Well, imagine too, so like, you're getting on a highway and you're not like annoyed by how fast it takes, necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
And to think there are cars that do that in like a third amount of the time of that.
Pretty crazy.
That's gnarly. I can't imagine. That would fucking blow my mind.
Have you ridden in a Tesla?
No.
Those things are so fast.
It's a good time.
It's so stupid.
Did you test drive one or just ride one?
No, I just rode in one.
Okay.
And my family took a trip to Vegas, and we were Airbnb-ing somewhere, and the guy who owns the house had a Tesla, and he drove me and my dad to the grocery store, and he was talking to us about it, and it's like a 3.2 second to 100 or something, like ridiculous.
God.
Some ridiculous number like that. And he's talking to us, and he's like, "You want to see?" And we're like, "Yes." And it's just you like get pushed to the back. It's so fast.
That's a good time.
It's so stupid.
That's awesome. I've never been in anything like. I mean, the closest that I've even come to that is honestly was in your BMW.
It's just weird thinking like those electric cars just have so much power compared to anything gas.
Right. Yeah, I would not think so.
Yeah, you'd think like, especially like when we first started thinking of electric vehicles, you think like the Prius and the hybrids, and they're like slow as shit.
Right, absolutely.
And then Tesla comes out and they just destroy every other car.
Oh, it's very impressive. I don't know, man. It's like a combination of awesome and annoying because I'm one of those people that is poor. And so I like to fix the shit on my car myself if it's not too strenuous. And once you start adding all this computerized shit and electric shit, you gotta like throw almost all of that out the window. And it's like, man, it's just the maintenance cost is just going up and up.
Oh yeah,
In the fucking ass. I mean, I guess they're now built to last longer too because of all these improvements.
Theoretically.
Right. And they shouldn't break down as often or have as many problems as like a normal combustion engine. But when something does happen.
I was watching a YouTube video recently about someone who like got a flat tire in their Tesla.
Yeah.
In like their SUV, and the replacement some ridiculous amount. They actually take apart the Tesla tire to figure out like what's different about it. They actually have like foam padding on the interior of the car to make like it a quieter and smoother ride.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck?
Down to the tires, right? Like that's crazy, the things they think about.
Right, yeah, no, never in my life would that be something like, oh, let's make sure it's like quieter, inside the cabin, and definitely got to make sure like around the wheels we have some soundproofing. Like, what the fuck? That's so random.
I looked it up. Tesla's Model S sedan with ludicrous mode has been timed going from 0 to 60 in under 2.3 seconds.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You are going 60 before
it's like
you
5
realize.
times faster than my car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, you're going 60 before you even realize, oh shit, I'm going 60.
Yeah.
That's insane. That blows my mind. Nothing to do with cars at all, just that matter of like timing. My brother and I did the math one time of like a Major League Baseball pitcher where you have less than 1 second to start your swing. And that's nonetheless to even think if you want to swing.
Baseball is the stupidest sport in the world.
Okay. Go on.
What I mean by that is it's just the logic behind it is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like hitting a round object, flying that fast through the air with another round object, making split decisions.
Yeah,
you can't think.
No,
it's just pure reaction.
Absolutely. But
it's like trained reaction, I guess you should say. But
which is insane. But we can still process it. Like if you have like a major league pitcher up there and a batter.
I don't think there is any processing going on. I think it's just reaction.
No, 100%.
I think it's just reaction.
There are guys that can if the ball is like where they want it, they can place where it's hit.
I don't know, man.
100%. And that blows my mind that you have that little of time to.
Again, it's just a stupid sport.
It's so insane.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why it's controversial, boring as fuck. But yeah, you can appreciate something. I appreciate baseball for what it is.
Right.
Never want to watch baseball ever.
I don't agree, but I do understand.
I know you can. That's why I said it's controversial.
But I do understand completely. I mean, there's a lot of just nothing.
They'll also, again, controversial, but probably not to you. Seattle doesn't really have a strong baseball fan base and, camaraderie around baseball.
No.
Because the Mariners are dog shit.
Yes.
They've always been dog shit. And will forever be dog shit.
I feel like it's mostly bandwagon. Well, once they start doing good, everyone's like, I'm a Mariners fan.
And it's always funny, too, because it always happens, in a, mid to early season, and people are always like, man, the Mariners are actually looking good this year. And then they just do the same that they always do.
And people just kind of, slowly stop talking about them.
The best time a couple years ago or last year or something was everyone's having that same conversation that they have every year. And then I go to them and the Rangers or something, and it's 10-1 against the Mariners in the 6th inning. And I was just like, I'm just gonna leave.
I'm good. I've had my share of beer and hot dogs. I'm good now. Yeah.
If we were winning, I would still probably leave. But 10-1.
It's just another reason to be kind of fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm good. No, that's fair. But it's
I like going to games though, honestly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you like going to games, and it's an experience. You go with people, and you get the good foods and the beers.
Yep.
Way overpriced, but good time.
Yeah, there's a couple spots in the stadium. At least there was. I don't know about currently, where you can get $5 tall boys.
Ooh.
That's
a steal.
yeah.
I mean, you're talking most craft beers are over $12 at a baseball game.
Yeah, for some reason they calculated $12 as the price for
Yep.
beer, and it's like ridiculous.
At a Padres game at Petco Park in San Diego, I bought a $15 beer.
It's just
It made me cry. If I wasn't on vacation, I would have cried.
yeah. I think there was a stadium. I was reading this a couple years ago that just they were like they just lowered the price of everything to like a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
And the idea was that if they lowered the entry to buy all that shit, more people would go to the games and buy shit. So more tickets would be sold and more food would be bought.
Definitely.
Instead, we just have, theater, like movie theaters are the worst too.
Yeah.
Like, why does it cost like $9 to buy a soda?
Yeah.
When
and like,
it's just ridiculous.
And like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong,
Like,
but it feels like $20 for a popcorn too.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think people sneak food and drinks into your theater? I mean, A, because your food and drinks are shit, and then B, it's insane.
Also, I'm a very big advocate of like fucking why. So if I can bring my phone with me, this is something that I own that I purchased.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I bring my drink with me, something that I owned that I purchased? You're not a fucking restaurant. There's no health code bullshit. You just don't want it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's everywhere, though. I mean, even at, like, breweries and stuff. Like, I hate when...
Well, that brewery's different.
No, I know, but I'm just gonna go on a rant here and say I hate when places call themselves a tap room and don't allow food from other places.
Yes.
I'm like, even if you're a tap room, even if you have your own food,
right,
allow people to bring their shit in.
Yep.
You're a tap room. You're there to drink your beer. That's it.
Right.
I don't know.
No,
I hate this whole tap room and kitchen bullshit. Fuck off.
Well, that's the thing too, right? Like,
if you want to be a restaurant, go start a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But so I think of places like Revolution, they have both. They have their tap room, and
I'm good with that.
Yeah, and you can bring your food in there, but then they have what they call their brew pub.
Yeah.
And it's a restaurant. And that's awesome.
I'm fine calling it a brewery or a brew pub and having your kitchen and everything.
But when you call it a tap room?
Yes, that's my line.
Nah, it's not a tap room if you have food. It's a restaurant at that point.
I'll allow you to have food. Like, sure, have a kitchen, have offerings.
Yeah.
But stopping other people. Like, it would be like 7 C's with Bill. Being like,
right.
Oh, you can't do it.
Like, just because I don't want a sandwich, I can't, like, eat now here? Like, you fucking kidding me? Goddamn. Love that place.
We need to go back, because...
we can go right after this. I get a free beer today, as told to me by Haley.
And then we could also get food?
Yes.
I'm hungry?
Yes.
Because, the whole hungover thing?
Yep, that's the thing. Yeah. Well,
when does Jubilee open?
Not early enough, is my guess.
If you're from Tacoma, Jubilee is the in and out of Tacoma, is what we describe it, mostly because their logo and everything looks like In and Out. And it's pretty close. Minus the fries. The fries aren't similar, but
no,
I like their fries, so.
Yeah, I actually don't know which fries I like more. I might like Jubilee's more. You like crispy.
So here's the thing.
You like crispy a lot.
Good In-N-Out fries are better than all of Jubilee's fries, but on average, Jubilee's fries are better than In-N-Out's.
100% agree with that.
Because there's so many times where you get In-N-Out fries and they're just a soggy mess, and you just don't enjoy it.
It's like soggier than McDonald's, but then not good.
It's like if you got McDonald's fries, but then you waited 12 minutes to eat them.
It's absolutely what that is. And then on the other hand, like, you'll get a handful of fries that are all crisp, no potato inside.
Yeah.
And you're like, sorry, thanks for the bread.
Did I get potato skins?
I just don't get what's happening to me. What did I do to deserve this?
But there are on rare occasions, really good In-N-Out fries. Like, it's just the perfect level of crispness, and you're just happy.
It's a good time, honestly. Do you fuck with spread? No, dude.
I don't. I mean, it's the same thing with Jubilee. It's just not mine.
Oh yeah, their fry sauce, whatever.
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's a little. I feel like it tastes the same on the burger, but when it's just like there's sauce and you dip in the fries in it, which I'm about to rant about that shit in 3 seconds. Yeah. It doesn't taste the same as In-N-Out's then. I like In-N-Out's spread better. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know if it's a combination of flavors and whatnot. So now it's been 3 seconds. Fucking give me my fry sauce. I pay you for it. If I'm at the restaurant, you know it's gonna happen. But DoorDash, I don't get my fry sauce, and it's twofold, right? The restaurant, you have it on your shit, give it to me. DoorDash, double check my shit for me.
I'm gonna be honest. Jubilee does fuck up your order like 50% of the time
on DoorDash.
Somehow on DoorDash.
Yeah, if you go in,
if we go there, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But like on DoorDash, your order like 50% of the time is fucked.
Yep.
I think that's the reason why my dad doesn't like Jubilee is because his order got fucked once.
DoorDash,
he was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like you guys with the Zells, and I feel like you're finally coming back around on that.
I'm not coming back.
God damn it. Why? You know, don't answer that.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Zell's is a chicken place near, like, very near to my house.
It's walking distance.
Yeah. And Elizabeth and I ordered a huge order for a party. And then we got quoted in an hour. Fine. Whatever. We'll just go there in an hour.
Yep.
Went there in an hour. They didn't tell us anything. They were just like, yeah, we're still prepping it. We were there for another hour.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I was like, fuck this.
And it's not just for you two.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't be acceptable, but it would lower your stress level about it at least.
Yeah.
Because you're like, all right, like, it's not just us. Like, we got other people, like, waiting for this.
And I always get their spicy chicken tenders. It's the best.
Yeah.
They have really good. I'm going to be honest. It's really good.
One of the few places
and
you
their
can
fries.
get
Cajun fries.
that.
Really good. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, Chick-fil-A?
I don't know.
You don't have spicy nuggets? You kidding me?
Stupid.
Go ahead.
Speaking of, I haven't had Wendy's in forever. So recently I was like, their spicy chicken tenders take forever because it's their best thing they have. So I was like, let me just get plain old fried chicken. And it was spicy fried chicken. But I was just like, not the chicken tenders, but like chicken. I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't like it.
Interesting.
I was like, I could have gone to Fred Meyer and got fried chicken. Fred Meyer's fried chicken's pretty good, honestly.
I have not had that.
Pretty good. But yeah, I was just like not happy, and so I was like, not only is their fried chicken not great, but their spicy chicken tenders take 7 billion years to prepare, apparently, which doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm just like, there's no reason.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I mean, given that information, that makes sense. I'm disappointed because, and maybe because it's honestly, I haven't had their spicy chicken tenders. I've only had their, mixed, thigh and...
Yeah, you should try the spicy chicken tenders because it's good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for that next
But yeah,
time.
I mean, same thing that I always tell you and Steven. Like, I want to like Gazelle's. I do.
I mean, you do like Gazelle's. You just have a lot going against it, too. So
I just have a philosophical problem against Gazelle's.
Philosophical vendetta. I would go that far, So,
we should rate this beer before we just finish it.
Go off, yeah, honestly. All right.
I feel like I've done this in forever. I mean, I haven't done this in forever, so.
It's been just a smidge over a week, but as far as real beer goes,
no, I mean rating. Proper rating of beer.
Proper rating, yeah. I guess it's been about 2 weeks since over 2 weeks since we properly rated. The last time we had the whole showdown thing. It's a good time though. I like that.
I don't think that's properly rating beer.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, that's what I'm saying. So properly rating, it's been okay.
It's been since Little Brute, dude.
Properly rating real beer. It was
7 Seas.
Yeah, and that was a big old quickie. But yeah. But again, even this style, it's been at least over 2 weeks. So look, How we looking, Levi? Lay it on me. Lay it on me hard.
It looks like a tangerine.
Damn. Got cut deep.
It's got some swirly head to it. Like it wants to stay around, but it doesn't really.
I feel like you have fresh eyes that you can just see all this in a new light now.
It's actually got a little haze to it and some particles. I didn't know that until looking at the light, but yeah, some haze, some parts.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really call it a hazy, but
Yeah.
like it's definitely not see-through at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't quite call it hazy, but yeah, I'm with you.
Throw down on the smell, dude.
Yo, smink this real hard.
Going for the smink. Straight away the smink. Not even a smell and then a smink. Just going right for it. It's got quite a different smell than it does a taste.
Yeah, because I think, as you said earlier, the taste airs closer to lemon than it does orange, but the smell is far closer to orange than it is lemon, I think.
Like, it smells like a proper hazy beer. Like, it's just fruit and hops.
Absolutely, though.
Which is, fine. But, like, you smell that and you're like, and you think double IPA, you think this is going to be a syrupy boy. It's not that syrupy.
No.
So
honestly,
you got quite a nice balanced finish. No, I mean, it's a little bit. Like, it's not like a dry...
I think so.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So hear me out. I'm just gonna go through and we can backtrack.
Yeah.
It has this sticky, sweet flavor to it, but the feel of the beer is pretty crisp and has this like. It's not a dry aftertaste. The aftertaste is almost where it stays sticky, whereas like in the middle, you think it's gonna be dry. And it's almost like it's just because the flavor of the rye like forces that on you. Whereas by the time you finish it, you're like, actually, that finished kind of sweet and a little sticky.
Yep. But it's not like thick, right?
No,
like
it's
when
not
you think
thick.
Syrupy, it's like I've had some thick fucking beers, dude. And this isn't that.
No, this honestly just kind of has like a.
Gives you a little bit of everything.
It's like a fruity West Coast style IPA is how it feels for sure. Because it's not like super hazy feeling by any means, but it's not as hoppy and cut dry as like a normal West Coast IPA, because this has that like kind of tropical feel to it almost, whereas most West Coast style IPAs don't. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with everything. Like, I don't have anything to add. Like, I'm just agreeing.
Okay,
with you, so I'm just gonna.
That's fair.
Just gonna let it be.
That's fair.
Before we go on, I did want to point out that I enjoy how probably chaotic this beer is. Their descriptors. Everyone likes dune buggies.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I wouldn't have read that, I probably would have come up with some real stupid place to drink this beer. That's how I would like to drink this beer.
In a dune buggy?
Yeah.
I haven't been in a dune buggy in like forever.
I never have. I've never been in a dune buggy.
You can go to the dunes, dude.
Y'all got dunes?
Yeah.
I've only ever heard of Michigan and Colorado dunes.
Okay.
I never heard nothing else. Where are these at?
Moses Lake.
What the fuck is that?
It's on the east side.
Oh. That makes sense.
Not at Tacoma.
Like the state Spokane area?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
I mean, like...
Very desolate over there.
It's hop country. So, you got places to visit.
Fair enough, yeah. Fair enough. We should...
Allegedly, your girlfriend has places on that side of the mountain.
What?
Allegedly, your girlfriend has places to visit on that side of the mountain.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah.
One.
Two.
Yeah.
One in kind of the mountains. Kind of.
Yes, right. Yeah, it's like in the middle, like halfway.
But like not really. It's more than halfway. It's like on the edge of the far side.
Not really, though.
I'll say it's the east side.
I'm gonna tell you right now, from her house in Tacoma, The cabin is about halfway.
No, yeah, I know. I'm saying just from a pure mountain perspective.
Okay. It's quite far over the hill.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like you've driven over the pass.
Yes. Well, so that's the thing, right? Where like the pass, like they'll close the pass, but like from Yakima, they can still make it up to their cabin.
Correct.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I don't know what to write here.
What are we on?
I feel like a lot was said, and I didn't.
Taste?
Yeah, I didn't write anything. I mean, we didn't quite finish up smell really. I just kind of like went off on a smell, taste, feel rant, and just kind of went for it. But yeah, that'd be cool to make. Well, we talked about this, and we need to make it happen, and probably would be better closer to summer, so there's actually some growth going on, but we need to make it over to their farm and check it out and get some footy.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah. So smell. Anything, so I just got fruit and hops here. I'm gonna go orange, I'm just gonna go fat old orange. Anything else to add to smell?
Not really.
No. Yeah, but, I mean, you really get in there, you get some deep sniffs. It really takes you on a journey.
It's just so fruity, dude.
Very pleasant, though. It's not like...
It's a little much for me, because it's very sweet smelling.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I'll throw that on there. A bit sweet.
It's a lot sweet. A bit too sweet.
You're a bit sensitive to that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So I'm going to throw a bit. Taste.
All right, I'm gonna
break it down top to bottom. Take a solid drink.
Well, first to last taste.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for here. So top to bottom, initial impressions. The second it touches your tongue. Yeah, I understand. Absolutely.
It's actually a fairly complicated beer.
It really is. It's pretty complex. I kind of delved into that a little bit with my whole overview, but
so up front,
yeah,
it's like being hugged by an orange.
Mm-hmm.
Like just casual, just like good to see you. It's not like doing a double handshake.
Nothing serious. No commitment.
Not giving you a couple kisses on each cheek because they're British.
Mm-mm.
It's just a friendly hug.
Yep.
It's like a warm embrace. Not very committal. Not like it's just kind of like
hello.
Hey, good to see you.
Hello. Yes.
Good day.
It's not. No. Sorry. Just good day.
The middle gets strange. Because that's when it starts to morph a little bit. It starts to add some of those lemony flavors, some of the melon, some of the little tartness, but not like sour. Just a little bite on kind of the sides of your tongue.
Yeah.
And you think like that's where it's gonna finish. You think it's gonna be like a dry, like tart finish,
right?
But then you drink the beer, and then it leaves you with this kind of like sticky aftertaste that kind of brings that tangerine, like that blend of tart and citrus together.
I'm gonna add sweet citrus.
Sure. That's where I'm circling back to tangerine. I feel like it really finishes off with like kind of that tart citrus.
Yes, absolutely. In the middle with the lemon, I think, and I'm getting annoying with it, but I'm pushing the rye, where I think the middle, it really blends with that lemony, like, tartness, where you think it's going to leave you with this tart, because it has this, like, it's like, when you have a warhead, like, it's not like this sweetness that overwhelms it, it's almost this, like, tart dryness, where you're like, ooh, that's very sour.
Yeah.
So I feel like the rye adds to that, and it like has this drying effect. But then, like you said, it finishes relatively sweet and almost sticky.
I think you're right. The reason why I'm not going too much into the rye is because I personally don't like most rye IPAs.
You don't know.
Reason being is because they tend to be very sour.
We need to go to California.
And I think rye IPAs are often fall into that kind of red IPA category, and I just don't love it. This doesn't. This, I definitely agree with you on your perspective of the rye, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. But it's just not your typical consideration when you see
and
rye.
I think it's done very well in this beer. But yeah,
yes.
when I think like rye IPAs, I think red IPAs is just not my thing.
No, that's fair.
But
that's fair.
in how they've kind of incorporated that in the taste, I'm enjoying.
You know what the main difference between like a red ale or red IPA than like a rye, that the distinction that I find often is that the reds almost continue this weird bready sweetness at the end.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
But like where like
sourdough.
Yeah,
like it's just
but
odd.
but a lot of at least the rye IPAs that I enjoy don't end sweet; they end dry.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the balances that this has struck is that it's pairing well with like the lemon kind of stuff going on.
Yes.
And like pairing more with the hops and the fruity flavors that it's giving off rather than like the breadiness of
totally.
It, right? Like
because that would suck ass.
A lot of people want to go full bread when they have rye in there. And it's just like
I don't want that.
And you and I are like not very big wheat beer fans, so
no.
Which, funny enough, Matchless had going on in their CSA fresh hop that we had.
The wheat?
Yeah, remember that was the kind of the weedy sour bite to it, and we were just
that's really struck us the wrong way.
Yeah, they went too bread instead of towards the hops, and this one I think they geared more towards the hops.
Yep.
I'm a fan.
Big fan. So, I mean, I feel like we kind of really, with taste, went through feel, to be honest.
Yeah, we did.
So I'm just going to say reference taste, because,
See taste.
Yeah. And honestly, thoughts, I feel like kind of captured all that up front, too, and the whole dune buggy thing, I think that really captures everything there is to see, unless you got another thought behind it.
I do, actually.
Please.
This for me would be a great, because I'm looking at their can here and it's kind of inspiring me. Now they got the dune buggies thing going on, and clear skies and all that. But actually, I think this would be a great. Hear me out.
Okay.
It's going to be a weird one.
Okay.
Beer to have on a plane. So I have this category of movies that I call plane movies.
Well, hold on. Before you get too far into that, I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't call this a plane beer. I just do think that on a plane, this would be a really nice beer to have.
Let me get there. Let me get there, though. Let me get there.
Okay.
So my category of plane movies is these movies that you're like interested in watching, but you have to be stuck somewhere, stranded, if you will, in order to watch them. Because you don't want to watch them enough to where you're going to waste your time to watch them.
Or money.
Yeah. So you're like in a plane, and you're like, fuck it. This is a good time to watch that movie because I'm not doing anything else.
Point Break, the remade version for me.
Exactly. And when you watch a movie on a plane, it ups it at least 1 or 2 points.
Yeah.
Probably 2 points.
Yeah, 2
because
points.
You're stuck doing nothing else. Everything else is boring. So it's like...
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's not. The reason why this is a plane beer to me, why I would enjoy it on a plane, is because it's also like when you watch a plane movie, but then you're surprised by how good it is. You have low expectations. You're like, I'm stuck here, so I'm going to enjoy this no matter what.
Yeah.
But then you take a drink and you're like, oh, actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I might watch this movie again. I might have this beer again.
Yeah.
This is good. That's how I feel.
Okay. You brought it back around at the end there.
Yeah. Because I know you were worried. You're like, it's not just a mediocre beer.
I'm like, it's a good beer. So
Yeah. No.
I'm with you there. That's really funny. And yeah, again, you brought it back around at the end there. So I'm with you. Good beer overall. I have enjoyed this. Matchless. Way to surprise me. Proud of you. Like we said at the beginning, I want to like you. I really do. But you just really brought me hard mediums the past few times.
I'm going to hate me for saying this.
Okay.
You're going to hate me less for saying it, but still you're not going to like it.
Probably.
We should go down to Olympia. I know that's a stretch, because we probably never will.
Yeah.
But go visit Matchless one day.
You know, we talk about you guys a lot. I hope you know that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not great.
The funny thing is I lived like 2 minutes from them.
Right.
So,
right. There's something. But
it'd be good to visit them, and then Triceratops is a brewery also in Olympia that collabed for this beer.
Right.
They're pretty decent. There's some good breweries in Olympia that we could hop around to. That'd be a good trip.
Yeah.
We haven't done like a proper brewery. We've talked about it, but like proper brewery hopping.
Even in Tacoma we haven't.
We've just talked about it. It's just been like kind of an idea.
Right. I think, I don't know, especially this goddamn shithole shit falling from the sky lately.
It's not great.
It's not great. And so I don't know. Unless this shit calms down, like I don't mind the cool coldness we got going on, but this rain's just dragging me down and I'm not really trying to.
Well, let us know if you want to see like a vlogging style brewery hop, and then we can just kind of, I don't know, how we choose beer, what we like about the breweries, and yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Let us know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Yeah. So,
how are you rating it?
What?
How are you rating it?
Oh, well,
that's where we're at now.
We are. All right.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm going to go 3.5 good. It's better than a fine. I do enjoy this beer. I would buy it and thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, it's a really good beer. But I just feel like that there's a tad bit of sweetness where I personally would have liked to see them capitalize on the rye and make this a little bit more of a dry feeling going on. Whereas, like, I feel like after like 1.5 of these, I'm getting a little full and I'm getting a little tired of the sweetness. Mm-hmm. Even after I finish this, I'll probably be good. I'm like, yeah, I could do another. But I feel like halfway through that second, I'm like, I need to switch it up. So, really good beer, fantastic hop profile, a lot of complexities going on with it. Very impressed, Matchless, good job. And I guess give some credit for Triceratops Brewing Company too. They collabed with it. But it's a good beer. I really like it.
I'm pretty close. I'm at 3.6. I was kind of in that 3.5 range as well, and then I was like, it's better than fine, so I bumped it up to a 3.6. Pretty much the same reasoning as you. I don't think I would drink 2 of these, like in a row.
Maximum.
Like I really would enjoy the first one, and honestly, I don't say this often. Most of the time, I'm the other way. I would have preferred this to be a 12-ouncer. Mm-hmm. 16 ounces, just for the same reasons that you. It's a little on the sweet end. It's good. I'm really liking it, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's just, as I'm kind of getting towards the end, I'm like, I could go with something a little bit lighter, a little more crisp.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, really enjoy it. Definitely recommend. So.
Yeah, I think if there were 12 ounces, could definitely do 2 of them.
Oh yeah,
But again, that'd be like maximum.
that'd be pushing it.
Yeah, I'd be done after 2.
Because even the 16 ounce, I'm like, I could have stopped. I could stop now, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a Nomadic.
Yo. They have a new one.
I know.
I told you, yeah.
I know. I know.
Uh-huh.
From Seven Seas, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, Cryo Hops, which,
So
funny enough, we may or may not have used
We
in our beer.
Definitely did.
Yeah, no,
In
100%
fact,
used.
exclusively.
Exclusively used Cryo Hops.
Said, fuck it. We were going to get some normal ones. We're like, you know what? Let's commit. Let's just do it all and throw a fuck ton
And
in.
honestly, they smell amazing.
I told you, dude. Yeah, you don't even have to like put your nose anywhere near it.
No, you just open the package
pack.
and the room just like hops.
Oh, God. Favorite.
We seriously need to get like a hoppy candle. We've talked about this
I know.
where you've been really disappointed.
Just.
But yeah.
So I think like, I don't know. I think
Maybe Keith will be interested in the candle industry.
could be. Could be. I think
How do you feel about candles?
I think infusing it in the wick is asking too much. But if you make pellets and then sprinkle that throughout the wax, I feel like that would really give you the smell.
Maybe we should burn some pellets sometime just to see what happens.
We can just do that right now. We can just go like take a pellet and
Yeah,
see what happens.
it's just kind of a waste, you know. That's my only.
Guess we already made our beer, and
It's true.
so and again one
Well, it's
pellet.
frozen right now, but yeah.
The pellet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's fire. Just want to get the smell, see what it's gonna smell
Yeah.
like. So.
I mean, when you oil them too, they smell good.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know,
How hot's fire?
hot.
Hotter than boiling?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I mean, I know. So I'm not stupid. There's different parts of a flame. There's different temperatures. I understand that.
And it depends on what's burning.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, okay. So I'm talking your typical lighter fluid, lighter, average temp of the flame. That's all I'm looking for here. So genuinely curious where that went because boiling gives you third-degree burns if you just spill boiling water on yourself.
Well, and it's just a different reaction than like combustion, so it's going to be different regardless.
I don't know what you mean.
I just it is.
Like a match.
Like if I set you on fire
Yeah.
versus threw you in a pot of boiling water, you would smell different.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Gross.
Well, on that note,
If you want to smell our burning bodies, that's weird.
yeah.
Give us a thumbs up, please, if you'd like. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you'd like to see more of or less of. That's always helpful. And comment on the things. Again, just whatever. We just want to hear from you guys, like what you like and what you dislike. You know, even if you're like, that's shit. You don't even have to give an explanation. Or, that's great. We might be like confused. Like, all right, what's great? But just hearing from you would be nice. Yeah.
You know, if I threw you in a kettle of boiling water, I'd at least give you a hammer
Thank you.
so you could get over it.
Thank you. Later, guys.